Hey everybody, this is just going to be a quick announcement video to let you know that Request Month 2025 is imminent. It is the month of February this year, and as usual, I'll be covering games that have either been repeatedly requested or have outright been sent to me for reviewing. Now, while the month of February does start tomorrow as I'm uploading this video, the Request Month content itself will start the first full week of February. So stay tuned for all of that. I hope you all enjoy that content. And I also want to mention that, like last year, I will be doing a Q&A video at the end of the month. So that'll be my yearly Q&A, and you'll have until March 1st to get all of your question submissions in. And these questions can be about anything. They don't have to be about gaming, although I imagine the majority of them will be about gaming since that's what I cover on my channel. But just remember the two following stipulations. The first is don't ask me what I think about insert game here, because that's a review request. I might add it to the requests list, but that's not something I'm going to answer in a Q&A. The other thing is, don't ask me political questions, because I'm sick of politics, you're sick of politics. I don't like discussing them on the channel unless I really have no choice, and since ultimately I'm choosing which questions to answer in the Q&A, I'm just not going to answer any political questions, so please don't ask me any. If you want a general idea of how the video itself is going to work, I'll go ahead and link the previous year's Q&A video in the video description box, and I'll also throw a link up in the card things that come up on the screen here so you can check that out and see what kind of questions I was answering and what you can generally expect from that sort of thing. So if you have a particular question you want answered in this year's Q&A, go ahead and send that to me however you feel comfortable doing so. You can either throw it in the comments on this video or the comments on the previous year's Q&A video, or if you're a supporter of the channel on Patreon, you can send the question in there, whichever of those works best for you. And if you prefer to be called something specific when I credit the question, go ahead and let me know when you submit the question as well. That way, when I go to do the video, I use the name you prefer to be referred to as, or if you prefer to remain anonymous, go ahead and let me know that as well, and I will credit you as an anonymous viewer. Whichever method you use to submit the question, just understand that the deadline for submissions for this year's Q&A is Saturday, March 1st, 2025 at 12 a.m. Eastern Time. At that point, I will stop accepting questions for this year's Q&A, and any questions that are submitted after that I will consider putting on the following year's Q&A. And that's all I wanted to talk about for this particular update video, so thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoy the Request Month content this year. I look forward to your Q&A submissions, and I hope you all stay tuned. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all in later videos.